channel.
Hey guys, you heard it from the little man. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well, and if you are new to this channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the bell for notification. And yeah, if you're returning, what's good, fam? Guys, today I'm gonna be doing a quick Black History Month shout out to all the Black authors I have behind me. I only selected a few, and yeah, without wasting any time, and I'm gonna be reading from my phone because all the history is on my phone. So the first person I'm gonna start with is Utata Nelson Mandela. Utata Nelson Mandela was born in 1918 in Transkei, South Africa. South Africa. He was a South African president and political activist. Nelson Mandela is a South African leader who spent years in prison for opposing apartheid, the policy by which the races were separated and whites were given power over blacks in South Africa. Upon his release from prison, Mandela became the first president of a black majority-ruled South Africa, in which apartheid was officially ended, a symbol of hope for many. Mandela is also a former winner of the Nobel Peace Prize. Guys, Utata was amazing. If you have not read South African history books yet, please do yourself a favor. Guys, we are like a continent on our own. So yeah, and then I have his favorite quote here. I quote, "A winner is a dreamer who never gives up." If only I could imitate his voice, I would do that exactly. But yeah, guys, please check out any information about Utata if you would like. And then I don't have his book in my shelf. I think I left it at a friend's. I do have his book Long Walk to Freedom, which also packs most of the South African history, everything that happened between the 19 somethings, you know, until 1994 when he became the president of South Africa, first black president of South Africa. So yeah, and then the second person I am going to give a shout out to is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, the author of Half of a Yellow Sun, which I read and enjoyed. Chimamanda was born September 15th, 1977 in Enugu, Nigeria. Nigerian author who's worked through extensively on the Biafra War in Nigeria during the late 1960s. Early in life, Adichie, the fifth of 6 children, moved with her parents to Nsukka, Nigeria. A voracious reader from a young age, she found things fall apart by novelist and fellow Igbo Chinua Achebe transformative. After studying medicine for a time in Nsukka in 1997, she left for the United States, where she studied communication and political science at Eastern Connecticut State University, BA 2001. Splitting her time between Nigeria and the United States, she received a master's degree in creative writing from Johns Hopkins University and studied African history at Yale University. She is also amazing. I love her as a person, as a writer, as a feminist. Like, she is my queen. And her favorite quote I have here, it says, "You must never behave as if your life belongs to a man. Do you hear me?" Auntie Ifeka said, "Your life belongs to you and you alone." Yes, that is it from Chimamanda. The next person is Buchi Emecheta. Buchi Emecheta, I have her book. Also, it's The Joys of Motherhood. I have not read this one. It's still brand new in my shelf. I am looking forward to reading it soon. And then about her life. Nigeria writer Buchi Emecheta was born to Igbo parents in Lagos on 21 July 1944. She moved to Britain in 1960, where she worked as a librarian and became a student at London University in 1970, reading sociology. She worked as a community worker in Camden. North London between 1976 and 1978. That is about Buchi Emecheta, and her favorite quote is, "But who made the law that we should not hope in our daughters? We women subscribe to that law more than anyone. Until we change all this, it is still a man's world, which women will always help to build." Yes, from Emecheta herself. So yeah guys, that is Buchi Emecheta. If you don't know about her, you can give it a mini Google. The next person I have is Tupac Shakur. I also have his book here. It's so poetic. This guy was amazing. It's literally written in his own handwriting, if you can see. It's his own handwriting, and then it was typed to the side, because some of it looked like he was scribbling, because the handwritings are not the same, and yeah, I think they just made it easy for us to be able to read. So yeah guys, Tupac Shakur. In full, Tupac Amaru Shakur, originally named Lizaine Parish Crooks, by names Tupac and Machiavelli, born June 16, 1971, Brooklyn, New York, US, died September 13, 1996, Las Vegas, Nevada. American rapper and actor who was one of the leading games in 1990s gangsta rap. Yeah, that is about Tupac Shakur, and I'm gonna read a quote, one of his quotes. It says, "I got a big mouth, I can't help it, I talk from my heart, I'm real." That is the quote from Tupac Shakur, guys. He was also amazing. I feel like he died young. He could have accomplished so much in life. The next person I want to give a shout out to is Steve Biko. This is his book, I Write What I Like, and it's one of the most best-selling books in South Africa also, and this is about his life. Bantu Stephen Biko was born on December 18, 1946 in King Williamstown, South Africa, in what is now the Eastern Cape province. Politically active at a young age, Biko was expelled from his high school and his activism, and subsequently enrolled at St. Francis College in Marion Hill area of KwaZulu-Natal. That is about Utata Ubantu Stephen Holomisa. He's also like one of my favorite fallen heroes, I must say, and he was an amazing writer. This book is amazing. I have not finished reading it. I'm taking my time, guys. Some of these non-fiction books, you must just take your time, you know. You cannot read it like it's a love story, you know. Some of these you have to just take your time, you know. And then I'm gonna read his favorite quote. It says, "Black consciousness is an attitude of the mind and a way of life. The most positive call to emanate from the black world for a long time." That is one of his quotes. That is about Utata Steve Biko. The next person I have is the Queen. This is Umama Matikizela, and Matikizela Mandela was known to her supporters as the mother of the nation. Born to a Mpondo family in Bizana and a qualified social worker, she married anti-apartheid activist Nelson Mandela in Johannesburg in 1958. They remained married for 38 years and had 2 children together. This history is amazing, guys. You should read this. And this is Umama's favorite quote. To those who oppose us, we say, strike a woman and you strike a walk. Amanda. This was in 1966. Amazing, guys. History is amazing. And then the next one I have here is Maya Angelou, Dr. Maya Angelou, the Queen. I have read this book and it is amazing. This one is her first autobiography she ever wrote, and it is about her, obviously. And on this one, she is telling her life story from the age of 4 years, if I'm not mistaken, to the age of 17. Everything that happened to her between that space. Traumatic. You should read this book. Otherwise, Maya Angelou, originally named Margaret Johnson, was born April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Maya Angelou married a South African freedom fighter and for a long time lived in Cairo, where she was the editor of the Arab Observer. However, in the 1960s, she returned to America and played a role in the civil rights movement. And Maya's favorite quote here is, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Yeah, it's lit. It's lit. And then the next person I have here that I want to send a shout out to is Umama Ellen Kuzwayo. Born Noseng Ellen Kate Kuzwayo was born on the 29th of June 1914 in Lesotho. She grew up on her grandfather's farm in Tabanchu and inherited the farm in 1930, but lost it soon afterwards when it was declared a white area. Mama's favorite quote was, "If you can rise, bring someone with you." Oh, powerful. And then the next person I want to send a shout out to is Adre Lord. This book is Sister Outsider. I'm still yet to read it. Adre Geraldine Lord was born on February 18, 1934 in New York City and went on to become a leading African American poet and essayist who gave voice to issues of race, gender, and sexuality. Lord's love of poetry started at a young age, and she began writing as a teenager, which is amazing. It sounds really cute. Guys, her favorite quote is, "Your silence will not protect you." I'm gonna read that again. "Your silence will not protect you. Speak up. Speak up." And then the next one I have here is James Bowden. The book I have here is Go Tell It on the Mountain. Also read and enjoyed this book. The early life of James Bowden. Writer and playwright James Bowden was born on August 2nd, 1924 in Harlem, New York. One of the 20th century greatest writers, Bowden broke new literary ground with the exploration of racial and social issues in his many works. He was especially known for his essays on the Black experience in America. This also sounds super cool. And his favorite quote is, "Love does not begin and end the way we seem to think it does. Love is a battle. Love is a war. Love is a growing up." It ends there. Lovely. And then the last, is it the last? The next one I have is Asata. Name of the book, and it's by Asata Shakur, and it is believed to be Shakur's aunt, like Tupac's aunt. And Asata Olukbala Shakur, born Joanne Deborah Byron, July 16, 1947, also married, named Joanne Chesimard, is a former member of a Black Liberation Army, the BLA, who was convicted in the first-degree murder of State Trooper Werner Foster during a shootout on the New York Jersey Turnpike in 1973. Shakur is wanted by the FBI, and there is a $2 million reward for their apprehension. I will check that in rands. And yeah, guys, that is What's Up. She's been the most wanted woman for years now. I've followed her story at some stage. I think there is a documentary, but I did watch something somewhere. I will check. But yeah, you can also look up for her history and check her out. And then her favorite quote is, "No one is gonna give you the education you need to overthrow them. No one is going to teach you your true history, teach you your true heroes, if they know that that knowledge will help set you free." Hey, rewind and listen to that again. This is powerful. Yeah guys, this is it, and thank you so much once again for watching. And I have actually quite a few more in my shelf. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a part 2. If it happens I do a part 2, then you know this one is a part 1, but I don't want to label it like that in case I never get to like shoot part 2. But yeah, otherwise all the information I was reading to you guys I got from Google, from different sites. And yeah, thank you so much once again. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you so much. Until next time, keep reading and stay awesome. Bye y'all.